Hello everyone, welcome back to Oscar Insight. My name is Esteban. Today we'll be reacting to the 2024 Screen Actors Guild Awards and the Directors of America Guild Awards nominations, aka the SAG and the DGA. We know how important these Guild Awards nominations are when it comes down to the SAG. They are really important when it comes down to predicting and showing us new frontrunners in the acting categories. Last year, both Michelle Yeoh and Brendan Fraser took home the SAG over Cate Blanchett and Austin Butler, who were taking home, Golden Globe, BAFTA, Critics' Choice, and both Michelle and Brendan ended up taking home the Oscar. So it's really important to see who wins at the Screen Actors Guild Awards this year. I'm pretty interested to see which particular movies and performances they're gonna pick, especially when they are going to be streamed through Netflix. They always go for Netflix campaigns, Netflix projects, so I'm expecting a lot of Netflix movies and performances from those projects to show up in the nominations today. When it comes down to the DGA, those go for big names, big movies, blockbusters. Last year they went with Top Gun Maverick, so I'm expecting both Oppenheimer and Barbie to show up here. And my other three nominees I'm expecting to see are Yorgos Lanthimos for Poor Things, Alexander Payne for The Holdovers, and of course Martin Scorsese for Killers of the Flower Moon. Going back to the SAG, I'm curious to see if movies like The Iron Claw, which many film Twitter people and film lovers are predicting are going to perform well in here. Maybe The Iron Claw has some kind of reliving of its passion behind it. Could Zac Efron get a lead actor nomination with the SAG? Also, Charles Melton, I'm hoping to see his name in the supporting actor category because the snub last Friday on the BAFTA long list was a strong hit. He has his momentum, he has recognition and nominations, but a SAG nomination will secure his road towards the Oscar nomination. Sandra Hüller, could she show up for Anatomy of a Fall, The Zone of Interest, both? I don't think she's going to happen because personally I don't remember SAG liking international movies or international performers, but if Sandra gets a SAG nomination, that would be amazing. I would love that, and that will make her a secure thing for the Academy Awards nominations. And finally, maybe, movies like All of Us Strangers could get some love behind those actors who perform really well with the BAFTA long list. Let's see. Let's find out the nominations first for the 2024 SAG Awards. Our first category is going to be Outstanding Action Performance by an Stunt Ensemble in a Motion Picture. My predictions were John Wick 4, Mission Impossible: The Reckoning Part 1, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, Napoleon, and Indiana Jones. So let's see if I have any of those correct.
I'm Jason George, here to announce the nominees for Outstanding Action Performance by a Stunt Ensemble in a Motion Picture.
Okay.
And the nominees are Barbie, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3,
Yes.
Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny,
Expected.
John Wick Chapter 4, and Mission Impossible: Dead Reckoning Part 1.
All right.
Congratulations to all of our nominees.
Okay.
Now,
Stop. All right. Barbie for stunts. I mean, I can see a few reasons why they picked Barbie for stunts, but you have other movies where the stunt performances are bigger and you can see them more clear than the Barbie stunts. But they always go for a big movie like the Best Picture potential nominee movie. They always pick one in this category, so okay. Now we're gonna go with Outstanding Performance by a Female Actor in a Supporting Role. I'm expecting to see Dubai Johnny Randolph for The Holdovers, Daniel Brooks for The Color Purple, Emily Blunt for Oppenheimer, Jodie Foster in Nayad, and America Ferrera in Barbie. I could see both Julianne Moore and Rosamund Pike show up for her performances in May, December, and Saltburn. So let's see if there is any other kind of surprise in this category.
Motion picture nominees. Here we go. For outstanding performance by a female actor in a supporting role, the nominees are Emily Blunt, Oppenheimer.
Yes.
Danielle Brooks, The Color Purple.
Yes.
Penelope Cruz.
Oh my gosh. No
Jodie
way.
Foster, Nayad.
Oh.
Divine Joy Randolph, The Holdovers.
Wait. Okay, I thought she was dead. I thought that movie was gone, that movie was going to get no recognition in top categories, and there she is, and she is coming for the Oscar nomination like she did 2 years ago for Parallel Mothers. You cannot doubt her name. Never. Like, even if she doesn't get a lot of precursors like Golden Globe or Critics' Choice, she is always able to manage her way to the Oscar nomination, and I can see her pulling that. So, no America Ferrera in Barbie. Interesting. I thought SAG was going to be like her most secure nomination, and she didn't get it. And Issa Rae is shocked because she thought her partner in crime was going to show up, and she didn't. Yeah. No, I don't think May December is going to show up here, and I think Saltburn is pretty dead. Maybe Barry Keoghan shows up, but I don't think it's gonna get motion picture without Rosamund Pike. So yeah, interesting. Outstanding performance by male actor in supporting role. I'm expecting to see Robert Downey Jr., Oppenheimer, Robert De Niro, Killers of the Flower Moon, Ryan Gosling in Barbie, Mark Ruffalo, Poor Things, and Charles Melton in May, December. But now that Julian didn't get the nomination, I could see William Dafoe, Cocktailing, Mark Ruffalo in Poor Things. Let's see.
Performance by a male actor in a supporting role. The nominees are Sterling K. Brown, American Fiction.
Yeah, they're gonna go
Willem
for American
Dafoe,
Fiction.
Poor Things.
Yes!
Robert De Niro, Killers of the Flower Moon.
Of course.
Robert Downey Jr., Oppenheimer, Ryan Gosling, Barbie.
Yes.
I know that's right.
Wait a second. No Mark Ruffalo for Poor Things? They went for William Dafoe. Interesting. I had this like little intuition that they were going to pick William because they like him. They always support him. This is strong. This is a strong case for him. And I think the final 5 are going to include both Poor Things actors. I think both Mark and William are going to get the Oscar nomination. Not totally surprised by the Sterling K. Brown nomination because if I'm not mistaken, they love This Is Us, a show where he acted a couple years ago, and that even won Ensemble, so they know him, they respect him as an actor. And American Fiction is a big movie. I think American Fiction is gonna get the Ensemble nomination, with Sterling getting in supporting, which is good for him. But I don't know if that's going to end up being an Oscar nomination for Sterling K. Brown. No Charles Melton. I am starting to getting worried about him. I'm worried. I think May December has to show up big, and that's weird because that's a Netflix movie and they go for Netflix movies, but they're not going for May December. I need that movie to do a little bit more of campaigning when it comes to the Academy voting, because his nomination is not that secure as we all thought it was. Other names that didn't show up here: Dominic Sessa, The Holdovers. Unfortunately, he didn't get recognized in any other award show, so I don't think he's gonna get the Oscar nomination. No Love for All of Us Strangers. And yeah, no Jacob Elordi for Priscilla or Saltburn. My favorite category, we're going with Outstanding Performance by a Female Actor in a Leading Role. I am predicting Lily Gladstone in Killers of the Flower Moon, Emma Stone in Poor Things. Weirdly, I'm gonna go with Fantasia Barrino in The Color Purple, Carey Mulligan in Maestro, and I think they're gonna go with Margot Robbie in Barbie. I hope Sandra Hüller gets the nomination for Anatomy, my favorite performance of the year, but let's see.
Outstanding performance by a female actor in a leading role are Annette Bening, Naiad.
I forgot about that.
Lily Gladstone, Killers of the Flower Moon. Carey Mulligan, Maestro.
Of course.
Margot Robbie, Barbie.
Okay, wait.
Emma Stone.
Wait. Someone big's missing. Okay. Wait. Stop. No Fantasia Barrino in The Color Purple. That shows, indeed, that Daniel Brooks is the most secure nomination for that movie. That weirdly is underperforming. But I don't think Annette Bening's gonna get the Oscar nomination for Naiad. Again, I just think that's a Netflix thing, and that was very expected in these nominations. I had her at 6th. No Greta Lee in Past Life. No Sandra Hüller. Of course, like I just thought they're never going to go for international movies. And I think that was all like any other nomination. Kelly Spaney in Priscilla. That was the one that I was trying to remember. Yeah, she's gone as well, unfortunately. I love that movie and her performance, but no Oscar buzz for that. Okay. They went for Margot Robbie and Barbie. Barbie is going to get the most nominations this year, I think. For Outstanding Performance by a Male Actor in a Leading Role, I predicted Cillian Murphy in Oppenheimer, Bradley Cooper in Maestro, Paul Giamatti in The Holdovers, Coleman Domingo in Rustin, and Jeffrey Wright in American Fiction. I think they're gonna go 5 for 5 with me on this one, but I could see, DiCaprio being still strong for Killers of the Flower Moon, Barry Keoghan in Saltburn, or Andrew Scott in All of Us Strangers. I think those are the strongest contenders in this category. So let's see.
For Outstanding Performance by a Male Actor in a Leading Role, the nominees are Bradley Cooper, Maestro.
Yes.
Coleman Domingo, Rustin.
I'm happy to see
Paul
Coleman.
Giamatti, The Holdovers.
They're gonna go 5 for 5.
Murphy, Oppenheimer.
Yes.
Jeffrey Wright, American Fiction.
All right. Very predictable. This category was very predictable. They were going to go with Rustin because it's, again, a Netflix movie. But I'm very happy to see Coleman getting nominations because I loved his performance in that movie. And I actually think one of the few people who really liked that movie. Like, that movie wasn't really well received by people. But I'm happy to see he is still strong for the Oscar nomination. DiCaprio's gone, and he could be gone for the Oscar nomination. I am leaning towards, right now, with these actors for the Oscar nomination. So based on this, I predicted, a Saltburn to get cast, and I don't think it's gonna get Best Motion Picture cast. I think it's gonna go to American Fiction instead. The Iron Claw is completely gone. Nothing for that movie. May December is gone. Past Life is gone. And finally, we have Outstanding Performance by a Cast in a Motion Picture. I'm gonna go with Barbie, Oppenheimer, Killers of the Flower Moon. Even DiCaprio not showing up here, I think still that movie is gonna get nominated in here. And based on how well American Fiction performed, I'm gonna go with American Fiction. I had Saltburn, but I'm gonna go with The Color Purple or Poor Things. Poor Things did really well here, so let's see.
By a cast in a motion picture are American Fiction,
Yes, of
Barbie.
course. Yes.
The Color Purple,
The Color Purple.
Killers of the Flower Moon,
Yes, and Oppenheimer.
Issa, in 3 seconds,
Okay.
you were nominated twice.
So, of course, Issa Rae is going to be extremely happy because she's in both American Fiction and Barbie. Yes, pretty safe picks. I actually enjoyed last year's nominations quite a bit more because they went with Babylon and Women Talking. I mean, Women Talking is spectacular. Babylon had really good performances. I was hoping to see something more unique, at least in cast, but yeah, they went pretty safe with this. This helps The Color Purple a lot because I still believe the movie is underperforming, and I still believe Daniel Brooks is its strongest nomination for the Oscars, but with cast that definitely is going to reflect in a Best Picture nomination. American Fiction is going to be in Best Picture as well. Quick thoughts on today's SAG nominations. Only a few surprises, really. Like Penelope Cruz in Ferrari was the biggest surprise, of course. The biggest snub, I think, is Mark Ruffalo in Poor Things. They chose Willem Dafoe, but as I just talked about that, I think that's going to reflect for both those actors in an Academy Award nomination. I think Academy is going to love Poor Things and they're gonna give it multiple nominations. And I can see, especially, the Oscars like to cocktail their big movies with multiple nominations in the acting categories. They are not afraid to do two actors from the same movie to go nominated. So I think both William and Mark are gonna get for Poor Things. Sterling K. Brown had a really big support here. He has Critics' Choice and he has SAG, so maybe that gives him some sort of rush and help to get the Oscar nomination. Movies that are completely gone, Air, maybe Viola Davis could have shown here because they do like and respect her a lot, but she didn't get recognized for her performance in Air. I think, British movies and international movies in general don't do well here, so again, I'm not worried about Sandra Hüller in Anatomy or even Zone of Interest. I was pretty sure that All of Us Strangers was gonna get no recognition whatsoever here. I thought Saltburn and May December, especially May December being a Netflix movie, were going to perform well in here, and those movies didn't get any love from the Screen Actors Guild. Pretty shocking. I think those two movies are not gonna get Best Picture nominations, especially May December. I think it's pretty dead. Todd Haynes is not getting recognition anywhere for director, so yeah, unfortunately May December is gone. Saltburn could have some hype behind it still with all the love from social media and people who are just going crazy for the movie and really liking it, even though the industry is not as supportive of that movie. Past Lives took a big hit today, not showing in any category. I thought it could show up at least in two categories, but no, it kind of shows that they don't even like their indies. They don't go for small movies, so unfortunately no love for one of the best of 2023. Yes, Oppenheimer did really well as Barbie, and American Fiction had a really good strong showing and really good day here. So let's move on to the DGA nominations. We are going to check those right now. Okay, now with the DGA, I'm gonna go with the Outstanding Directorial Achievement in First Time Theatrical Feature Film, basically debut feature. The nominees are Corey Jefferson, American Fiction, I predicted that. Manuela Martelli in Chile 76. I have not seen that movie, but interest to check that one out. Nora Niazari in Shada. I've heard some stuff about that movie. I haven't seen it, but great. A.B. Rockwell, I predicted her for 1001. And Celine Song, Past Lives. Excellent debut feature, should take home this award. One of my favorite movies of 2023. Very happy for Celine. And now I'm gonna go with Outstanding Directorial Achievement in Theatrical feature film, basically, movie. Greta Gerwig in Barbie, of course, Yorgos Lanthimos, Poor Things, Christopher Nolan, Oppenheimer, Alexander Payne, The Holdovers, and Martin Scorsese for Killers of the Flower Moon. So the big question was the 5th spot, and I predicted Payne for The Holdovers to show up, and he did. Pretty, again, just like the SAG, pretty secure picks, nominations. I think Payne is not gonna get the Oscar nomination. I think they're gonna go, we don't have any international director here, and the Oscars always go at least with one international director, which a lot of people and me are going to be predicting is Jonathan Glazer for The Zone of Interest. And I could see Gerwig maybe getting snubbed weirdly if they want to go with Justin Triet for Anatomy of a Fall. But I think, Christopher, Martin, and Yorgos are pretty secure. So those were the DGA and the SAG Awards nominations. I'm pretty okay with the nominations, especially with SAG. I thought they were gonna do something a little bit more interesting and unique in the best ensemble, in the best cast category. Good movies though, good movies. But yes, they did have some interesting choices, especially Penelope Cruz and William over Mark Ruffalo and Sterling K. Brown. DGA was pretty secure as well. Again, I know at least one international director is going to get the Oscar nomination. The interesting thing is going to be if, Justin Triet or Jonathan Glazer gets the 5th spot, or maybe if both of them could get it. If both of them can get the nomination, I'll be extremely, extremely happy. But who's going to fall from the DGA nominations? I think, as I just mentioned, it's going to be Alexander Payne, but who knows? Let's see what this awards race has in store for us. What are your thoughts on these nominations? Is there any film or performance that you think was overlooked from the SAG and the DGA? Drop a comment down below letting me know all your thoughts on this. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video if you enjoyed this content. And stay tuned for more awards coverage on the 2023-2024 films awards race. This is the Oscar Inside. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Take care. Bye.